Hey guys, it's Amanda from Amanda Loves Animals, and today I'm doing an Instagram Q&A. I did one on my old channel, but as you guys know, I restarted this channel and I haven't done a Q&A yet. So, here it goes. How many animals do you have? 2 land snails, 4 aquatic snails, 8 hermit crabs, 1 betta fish, 2 African dwarf frogs, and my community tank fish, which I have Danios, platies, mollies, guppies, and tetras. What state/country do you live in? I live in Massachusetts, which is in the United States. What are your other hobbies? I do spoken word poetry and other writing in general. I like to swim and play basketball, I like to read, and I do a lot of art. If you could be an animal, what would it be? Um, I wouldn't. I'm pretty content with being a human, but if I could be an animal, it would definitely be like the extreme of being like either an ant or like a bird, just living a completely different lifestyle and view of the world. What is your biggest regret as a pet owner? I should have done this video a long time ago, but I'm going to talk about it now. So if you guys have been on my YouTube, my Instagram for quite some time, you probably remember my betta fish Blueberry, who passed away. He was before Cream Puff. I was sold him. They were sold to me as a betta fish that should be kept in a bowl, like anyone else who ever hears from a pet store. And I didn't know much about animal care, and I looked it up and realized that he definitely shouldn't be in a bowl. My parents didn't let me get a separate tank for him, so I ended up putting him in my 20-gallon with my other fish, which I learned was safe, and he was safe. But, I feel like him being with like 12, 13 other fish wasn't a good idea. Like, if he had been with a few fish, it would have been fine, but I feel like definitely it wasn't good for him. He ended up dying from a tumor, but he had a lot of diseases like ick and parasites and different things, and I was constantly taking him out and putting him in like a hospital bucket bowl type thing, and like transferring back and forth. It's a regret in the sense that I wish I had the opportunity to keep him in a 5-gallon like I have for Cream Puff, but not a regret in the sense that he loved the space and really did enjoy the tank itself. So I feel like his quality of life was very high, but unfortunately he was sick a lot. But I really don't know if being in that tank is the reason why, but I definitely could have given him better, like treated him better with medication and stuff if he had been in his own tank. If you could choose to crossbreed any animal, what would it be? It's gonna sound super basic, but I think it'd be cool to crossbreed a cat and a dog, because there's always like cat people and always dog people, but I wonder what an animal would be like that is like both. But I know plenty of people that say their cat acts like a dog and a dog acts like a cat, but it would be cool to have like an animal in the middle. If you had the chance to breed any animal, what would it be? Hermit crabs. Definitely hermit crabs, because it's not possible to breed them in captivity, and I know there's going to be somebody in the comments who's going to tell me it has been done before. It's been done twice in history, so that's considered that it is not possible to be done in regular like keeping. That person had like a fake ocean. Basically hermit crabs breed in the ocean, so they had the constant waves of tank, but how many people can really do that? I don't know. I think it would be great because of the inhumane care of hermit crabs. I'm not talking about like Petco or PetSmart, which is, they don't have the best care, but if you go to places that have them in wire cages, no food, no water, I'm going to do a video about that today too. I think if I was able to breed them, I could sell them to, proper owners, and we wouldn't have to be taking them from their home, which is messing up our ecosystem. It saddens me that my hermit crabs are taken from, a beach or something, but at least know they are being taken care of in good care versus, like gravel and painted shells and all that. Do you plan on keeping reptiles in the future? If so, what kind? I definitely plan on keeping reptiles in the future. Generally, like reptiles and amphibians. I'm going to do both those. I would definitely like a ball python, a tortoise, leopard gecko, bearded dragon, tree frogs, bullfrogs. I have a lot planned. Which of my animals is your favorite? This is asked by the Fab Sabrina. I would have to say Sophie, your ball python. She's like so cute. How much do you love doggos? Dogs. I love dogs. Dogs are great. I'm definitely a big dog person because I grew up with big dogs, but I love all dogs. I just think they're so cool to like be. I wish I had dogs now. I'm not allowed to have dogs now, but I think it's so cool to be able to like train them and just live your life with them as a companion And if I had a dog now, just like all the cool things you can do with a dog, like you bring your dog wherever, like your dog can go to China with you, your dog can go to the Bahamas with you, your dog can learn to not pee on people's shoes and not hump people like my old dogs used to do. But, you know, I was younger, didn't know how to change that. Anyways, that was a really weird statement, but yeah, they're pretty awesome. I'm a big dog fan, but like, all dogs are pretty cool. How old are you? I am 18 years old. What is your favorite animal to take care of at the shelter? I love when we get reptiles, but we don't often get reptiles, so I'd have to say on a general basis. I love ferrets. Taking care of them when they're not litter box trained is not fun, so I wouldn't say taking care of them is my favorite, but I do love when they are at the shelter. I like gerbils because you can like make their cage so cool and they like chew it all up and it's so cute. But yeah, that is all my questions for this Q&A, and if you guys have any questions, if you aren't coming from Instagram, drop your questions below and I'll answer them. Yeah, so if you guys have any more questions, let me know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A and I hope you learned a little bit more about me, and I will see you in my next video. I really need to stop being weird, but I really don't care to not be weird. Okay, I'm gonna go now.